Hi guys, welcome back to Crow's Whisper Tarot. Today we're going to be looking at your past pet and find out if they have any messages for you today. So let's jump into the reading. So guys, here are your piles. We have pile 1 with the 2 of Swords, pile 2 with the 7 of Coins, and pile 3 with the 9 of Cups. Take your time selecting the piles and jump into the reading. Hello pile 1, welcome to your reading for your past pet. Let's have a look at your cards. You guys selected the 2 of Swords. We also have the 6 of Coins reversed, as well as the 8 of Wands. So off the bat with the 6 of Coins here, we have a fox-like creature in the background. Could be that you decided to feed a fox or save a fox nearby, or it could also equally be a dog that you owned in the past, and that's who we're sort of picking up today. Off the bat, what I'm picking up for you guys is this is a pet who took a really long time to sort of open up to you, and once they did, they were just loving. They couldn't stop coming near you and approaching you, but it definitely took a bit of time for them to sort of get more comfortable with you. Could have been a rescue, but what I'm picking up is that it took a while for them to really open up to you. Maybe they weren't introduced to you early, but it is coming across that it took a while for them to really bond with you. But once they did, things just sped up. They couldn't stop coming near you, bringing you things that they liked. It could be that they're sort of always the type to sort of trail behind you and follow you around the house as well. But that's sort of the vibe that I'm picking up for you guys, is they're very much attached to you. So we also have the 3 of Pentacles, Temperance, and Judgment. So with the 3 of Pentacles off the bat, it definitely feels like their message for you is being open to the unknown. It could be that if you do tarot readings for yourself, they might come up as the Temperance card in whatever deck that you're pulling up. They're definitely, I think, part of your spirit guides now, actually. They're definitely very much connected deeply in your life. And yes, this is a reading that they have passed, but they're still very much attached to you and attached to this life. They felt strongly connected to you in the 3D while they were here, and it seems like they still really want to make some sort of connection with you in this lifetime. For some of you as well, it feels like they might have an opportunity to enter back into the 3D and reincarnate into someone or something that will then enter your life as well. So that is a very interesting reading for you guys. We also have the King of Swords, the 7 of Wands, and the 2 of Swords again. So it's definitely, in terms of coming back into the 3D, I think they definitely will do it at some point in time in the future, and it will take a while for you to sort of pick up that that is them. It could be that they're reincarnating into another pet that you would have, or even I'm picking up some form of like family member that they're going to reincarnate as, which is really interesting to see. So it could be that their soul is very much connected to a specific person coming into your life, or trying to guide you towards that person that they think you would suit really well, and they're definitely determined to sort of bring you into that state of meeting this person. And they're definitely trying to communicate with you guys and try and get into your head a little bit, and sort of drop in ideas for you as well of this person that is coming into your life. Let's get a few more cards as clarifiers for that. Are they guiding anyone towards you at this stage? They're guiding anyone towards you. Oof, that's a lot of cards that popped up, but I'm going to take these ones. We have the Eight of Wands, the King of Rings or Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, and the Six of Wands. So this person that they're sort of guiding into your life is very much someone who will bring you a lot of abundance and comfort. And actually, we've got the Eight of Wands twice as well. So definitely bringing in a lot of abundance and comfort, but also someone who is very strong with who they are. You got the King of Swords and King of Pentacles. They're smart, they're good with money, they know what they're doing, they're mentally stable, they're physically stable in terms of jobs as well. And we have the Ace of Cups, so potential romantic partner that they're sort of guiding towards you as well. Your pet is playing the wingman, which is great. And with the Six of Wands, they're definitely bringing in a lot of happiness and success and comfort into your life as well. This individual that they're sort of bringing in. In addition to that, let's have a look at a few more messages that is coming through for you guys. How will they, if they are, going to reincarnate into your life? We have the Devil card and the Five of Rings. They're going to come into your life at a time where you're having difficulty with some part of your life. And yes, the Devil card is temptation, but I also see it as just being in a situation where you're feeling a bit stuck, where you don't really feel like you can move forward. And they're going to come in with a lot of comfort and understanding for you. If it is that they're coming in as a future pet for you again, it could be that they sort of just come up to you at a stage where, not like you're going to go and, you know, rescue a pet, but they sort of just end up at your doorstep and you're like, oh, what do I do now? But because they give you so much comfort, you can't help but take them in. We have the Moon card as well. So it's at a time where you're not completely aware of your surroundings. You could just be sitting there listening to music, minding your business, and sort of thinking about all the things that aren't going well in your life, and they just sort of butt you and be like, hey, I'm here. So that is very, very cute for you guys. We also have the World card for you guys as well. So through them, you're getting a lot of comfort. I feel like you'll meet whoever they send you first, and then they'll sort of come through later on. Anything else regarding them coming back into your life? Judgment again, a lot of doubles for you guys. So bottom of the deck is Tower. So definitely something a bit unexpected, but it is something that I think is part of a soul contract to some extent. For some of you, I'm picking up that when they passed initially, you almost felt it, that they did. Or you sensed it in some sort of way. So it could be that that connection is still ongoing and it hasn't reached its final cycle, so to speak, with the World card. And they're still involved in your life to some extent. So you will be getting that as well. So, any other final details? Let's pull a few more cards. Final messages for pile 1. Feel like that? Yep. It says you are enough. You don't have to give more. So, it might be something that you guys have been thinking about lately, but it's very clear that this pile and your pet in this pile has been someone who sees you as someone of value and sees you as someone who has a lot to give and should receive a lot of love, which is probably why they're sending you someone. But also looking for a lot of comfort from you and them wanting you to receive an equal amount of comfort. So there is that. Another message for this group. Any other message? Ooh. We have pull yourself close. Every part of your being deserves love. Again, they have such high expectations for the person who you should be with. I'm not sure if that was also in the 3D that they started to chase away people who they didn't think you were worthy of you. So that could be something as well. And potentially they could also come in at a time where you've gone through a breakup or having a difficulty in some regard to your self-worth. But very clearly they think that you should hold a lot more self-love for yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have go on an adventure. Today is a day to try something daring. So, a lot of high hopes for this group from your pet. But that was your reading, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Hello, pile 2. Let's get into the reading about your past pet and any messages they have for you. You guys selected the 7 of coins in reverse, the 4 of coins, and the Hermit. So for you guys, it could be potentially that this particular pet was something that you really wanted to get close to, but your pet sort of really loved their personal space. They didn't really want to be held. They'll probably try and fight out of your arms whenever they can, and it took you guys a very, very, very long time before you could try and approach them, but even then they would still be sort of standoffish a little bit as well, and you didn't really feel like the amount of affection you received in return. It could just be that this particular pet was just a little bit more sensitive when it came to physical touch. But I feel like for this group, it feels either a cat or some sort of like exotic pet. So like rabbits, reptiles, birds, something like that. There's something completely different about this group that I'm picking up in terms of your pet. In terms of their messages, we have the Star card, the Explorer of Swords, and the Child of Swords. So it's interesting because you got the Page and the Knight essentially for your cards. So this could be, your pet could be someone who is very much into exploring their surroundings, going out, being very sneaky. It could be that they got more bold as they got older, and potentially also an escape artist, if that's something that your pet, that's sort of what I'm getting as well, that they could get into rooms or nooks and crannies that they really shouldn't. They might try and run outside by themselves, learn how to unlock doors and fridges and cupboards and whatnot. But they're definitely a very unique character. They don't like this. They don't like to be confined, so to speak. With the Star card, I think they came in at a time where you really needed a pet in your life. And with Child of Swords to Explorer of Swords, it feels like they've been there for you for a very extended period of time. Or that was sort of their best moments with you, is what I have picked up so far. Their message for you, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Pentacles again, reversed again. Interesting. And we have the Six of Cups as well. Sorry, to show you the cards. Six of Cups. So they definitely have, even if they was a bit standoffish, they definitely care a lot about your life. With the Six of Cups, I think they definitely felt a very strong pull towards you guys. And what they're saying is whatever you have been waiting for to happen, and sort of dreaming about, that's definitely coming into fruition for you guys as well. Let's get a few more cards of what's going on. What is pile two's pet's message? Oof, a lot of cards. We have the Seven of Wands, the World card, the Five of Swords. I'm going to read the other ones a bit later. So to start off with, the Seven of Wands. It feels like they're definitely trying to tell you that you're at a stage where it's important for you to make sure that your hard work and the things that you're putting your effort into is something that's worthy of for you. With the Seven of Pentacles reversed, it's all about not being in a space where your hard work and the effort that you're putting in and the consistency that you're putting in is having much result. So what they're saying is that you should cut off any things that you're doing that haven't benefited you, and try and think of something new and creative and unique. It seems like there's a few blocks that you're having that you haven't really figured out how to move past. But if something isn't working and you're in a bit of a routine and the routine hasn't helped, it's really important to try something different and try something new and really rethink your strategies for getting through, because that way you have a lot more potential to get to where you need to be and get through those cycles that you're having as well. We also have the Two of Swords, the Six of Wands, the Queen of Cups, and the Devil card. So for you guys, I think once you've made a really solid choice of how you're going to move forward, then everything will follow very, very easily. With the Devil card, I don't see this as something negative. I see it as learning to use your resources to the best of your ability, being able to manipulate the world around you to benefit you the best you can. That's not always negative, but it's mainly so that you have the best chance of getting to where you want to go. Any other cards? Let's have a look. Messages from your past pet. Maybe that's it. We have the Eight of Wands and we have the Ace of Pentacles. So definitely an opportunity is coming towards you pretty quickly. And the opportunity is something very unique to you. And it may have been something that you have been sort of waiting on and wishing to come your way. And definitely something that has taken a lot of effort on your part, clearly, to get there. But it's definitely something that will come into your space pretty quickly. Again, we have the Queen of Cups again. So this opportunity will bring you a lot of emotional stability, a lot of peace, and comfort. What is this regarding? What is this new opportunity coming towards pile 2? We have the Guardian of Wands, so Queen of Wands. Definitely something that you're ambitiously working towards, something that you're very driven by. Just depends on your life and what's going on there. But for the most part, it seems like a very interesting and highly rewarding opportunity is coming towards you guys. Anything else? Ooh. Messages from a beloved pet of pile 2. Become aware, listen to the wisdom of your body, and let it go. Let go of all that no longer serves you. Starting off with become aware. A very interesting thing about this card is it's not just awareness of your body, but the environment that you're in as well. Because a lot of the time we sort of focus on our mind, on our emotions, neglect the physical body and neglect the environment we're in that impacts everything else. So just try and relax into things. I think you're someone who has a lot of panic, and hold on to things quite a lot. I'm not sure if let go is related to you're constantly remembering this pet in the times you didn't get to spend with them, or not being able to really get the same amount of affection from them as you gave. But what their message is to move forward, not necessarily forgetting, but moving forward with the thought of better times are ahead. For some of you, I think your pet felt such a comfortable connection to their environment and their space that any sort of disturbance from the outside, where you're sort of going near them, trying to cuddle them, pet them, they weren't comfortable enough because they felt like there's a disturbance to their environment. That's sort of what I'm picking up as well. But for the most part, this pet definitely sees that that's something that you should sort of think about as well for yourself. Is this environment benefiting you, or does something need to change so that you can have a lot more peace in that environment as well? And at the bottom of your deck, you had choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. So trying to create the best life for yourself is all about trying to maintain that everything in your life is for a reason, and that things need to follow that principle of you're putting yourself first, you're making sure that everything around you is for your benefit and nothing is there that is restricting you or causing more difficulty for you as well. So that was your reading, pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading on your past pet. You've selected the Rainbow Moonstone and the 9 of Cups. So let's get into your reading. We also have the 4 of Swords and the Queen of Cups. So, off the bat, your pet feels like very calm and safe, very loving, always approaching you, always trying to get to know you. I'm also picking up that they really would try. For some of you, sort of go back and forth with their emotions. They go from being a bit distant to being really cuddly. They sort of give you a bit of whiplash, but in their heart of hearts, they definitely do love you and see you as a very good parent to them, and definitely have a lot of affection for you as well. So the other cards that we have is the Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Tower. So, could be for some of you that this pet came into your life when you really needed extra connection, felt a bit isolated, felt like you didn't really have a comfortable state of mind, and this random thought came up to you and you're like, yeah, I definitely want a pet. This, I'm sick of being alone, sick of not having anyone in the house, so, I'll get a pet. And so you end up with this pet, and I think off the bat, it was definitely a bit of a surprise. We have the Seven of Swords and the Page of Cups. So this pet could have been, again, sort of this mixed emotions of not really being close to you and then getting super affectionate and then going back and forth as well. And with the Page of Cups as well, they're open to giving a lot of affection to other people, but when it comes to you, they might have been a bit more cautious, a bit standoffish, not really wanting to approach you, is the vibe I'm getting as well. With the Seven of Swords, I'm not sure for some of you if it's a pet that sort of has a crate, but it feels like when they're inside the crate, they're super affectionate to you and they'll sort of come up to you and want to be pet and want to be touched. And then when they go out of the crate, they're more sort of distant. Interesting thought, but that's what's coming through for you guys. Let's get a few more cards for their messages for you. Messages from pile 3's beloved pet. Oh. Let's stick with those for now. We have the Magician, the Four of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. Ooh. Could be for some of you that they're helping you manifest more stability into your life, or potentially a partner for you with the Knight of Cups and the Four of Wands. They could be sort of guiding people towards you that they feel like you need in your life as well. And they're definitely involved in your life to some extent, mainly helping you manifest things, which is really, really cool to see. What else am I picking up? Oh. The other thing with the Magician card for you guys is if you have a dream or ambition that you sort of put out into the universe, so to speak, it feels like they're sort of not just giving you what you're asking for or helping for you to receive what you've been asking for, but they're going to triple whatever you have asked for. And so the success that you want in your life and that comfort you want in your life, that's definitely going to change. Ooh, I don't know what they're doing outside. They're definitely going to change what they're thinking about and what they're going to do, because for the most part, their thought process is continuously, whatever you ask for, I'm going to give you more than that. I'm going to celebrate you as a person and celebrate all your achievements and make things come in a lot more abundance than you initially think you deserve or you think you need. It could be that you have been, I don't know, asking for a new job or asking for a new house. And so you're thinking, oh, I'll just get that. But what they're going to do is they're going to give you the house and the family and the friends and other achievements with work and everything else in between, and give you way more than you have been asking for. So that's very, very interesting to see. What else does your pet want to tell you? We have the Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. With the Six of Cups, it's very interesting because I think they definitely felt a very strong connection with you. I'm feeling this is sort of similar to pile 1, where you're definitely having a very strong connection with your pet. And more specifically, it seems like that you almost subconsciously see them as a source of comfort, or see them as a source of almost like a soul family when you were with them. Definitely feels like you had a very strong connection, and it went both ways for you guys. Any messages for pile 3 from their pet? We have the Child of Wands. So anything that you have been working towards, slowly achieving, they're definitely going to be involved in those opportunities that are coming to you. Any sort of sparks of inspiration that you're getting, they're probably the first one to sort of pick up and hear, is what I'm getting for some of you as well, which is very intriguing. So, any other messages from this group? Oh. We have the Two of Swords and the Two of Cups. Interesting. Again, with the Six of Cups, Two of Cups, whether they're helping you manifest a soulmate into your life or introducing you to your soulmate and soul family, there's definitely some work that they're doing behind the scenes with the Two of Swords as well, where they're making decisions for you in your best interest. And they're definitely very enthusiastic spirit guide, if you believe that that is your pet. Definitely is. They're very enthusiastic, very much willing to do things for you behind the scenes. We also have the Eight of Swords. So they're definitely someone who wants to get you out of whatever situation you're in. You sort of got them when you felt very isolated, alone, wanted more into your life. And so now they want to give back to you what you gave them, which is very, very sweet. It seems for most of you that for some of you, you may have like a photo that you keep of them near you, or something similar. But if you do, if you're sort of looking at it for long enough, you might sort of get a feeling, so to speak, whatever that is for you. And that's them sort of trying to connect back. And I'm getting kisses. So they might be kissing you back. And then you're sort of feeling that sensation. What else? That was a lot of cards. Just going to take the bottom two. We have go on an adventure. Today's the day to try something daring. Lovely. And we also have say yes. Now is the time to be open to receiving. So again, I think be open to them giving you more than you need, and be open to asking for a lot more than you think you need as well with be daring. I think if you're asking spirit or universe for more in your life and things to work out, you may be asking from a point of view of what's practical. But I think they're saying be as crazy as you want with what you're asking for, be as specific as you want, and you will receive, because they're definitely working for you on that very much, which is pretty cool. Let's get one more message for this pile on what they want to tell you. One more message. And they have a lot of messages for you because half the deck seems to want to fall out, which is fun. So they're clearly giving you more than what you need. Oh, that's funny. We have run wild, let your inner child run forth. So make ridiculous demands. It's getting close to Christmas at the time of filming anyway, so if you're a kid, you ask Santa for every single thing out of this world, so that is what you will get. And at the bottom of the deck we have be present, find clarity in the moment. So definitely at this point in time they are ready and willing to give you every single thing that you ask for, no questions asked. That is their goal, that is what they will do. If you have been asking for the perfect partner, the perfect job, the perfect life, they will give you every ounce of that plus more. So that is the message from your pet. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.